Welcome back, beautiful people, whatever place you're watching this amazing, biggest show, legendary, of course. In case you're just joining us, hey, this is Grapevine, baby. Yeah.
Now, I know that you would love to know the people behind this amazing production. That is the entire Grapevine team. We got to talk to them, including us. So let's have a look.
The best TV, art and culture magazine. And the winner is Grapevine KBC. Grapevine individuals, please clap for them as they come, that gentleman representing Grapevine for this award.
My name is Vivian Dagwa, and hosting Grapevine in 2020 was quite difficult in terms of events, because the show is mainly, mainly covers events, and this year was a bit slow on events. But it wasn't all gloomy and doom, because we had a couple of events that went down that we were able to cover, and then we also had the opportunity to have interviews for our link-up segments with people from all over the world, you know, via Zoom.
This week's episode is an all-star studded episode. My name is Jack Muller, the party daddy, aka your girlfriend, go my number. It's all about, you know, music, drip, kama kawaida, swag, and talking about this is my hair, regardless of, you know, the pandemic, COVID-19, you know, challenges here and there. And I cannot forget that this is the year that I joined this amazing team called Grapevine. It has been a huge year for me, full of challenges, full of good vibes, because I got to meet people that I can anchor to. You know, when in life, when you get people that you can anchor to, apart from your family members, yeah, and that is my producer, my colleagues on camera. These guys have been full of support.
Wake a sound, standby coming to in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action. So my name is Wycliffe Gori, I'm the producer for Grapevine. Now the year has been full of challenges, and of course it has also been successful. It has been full of challenges because this is the year that we had Corona, everybody knows that. And for us, people in the entertainment industry, it has been a big hit that we took because the events were not there, so producing Grapevine was a little bit tricky. It has been successful because even despite the coronavirus, we were still on air. We managed to have a couple of materials. As producers usually are prepared. When you shoot, you record a number of things and then you can them. So we used most of those, the interviews that we did, and so it has been successful. Not a day went by without having a complete program. So yes, it has been challenging, but also very successful.
You're recording? Oh. Aenda kona mina kwenda haijalishi. Nishike mkono twende wote, unaenda wapi? For my favorite or most exciting event was Koroga Festival, which we covered, and it was the first ever to happen outside Nairobi. It went down at Naivasha. It was very beautiful. Then I would also highlight the Kikwetu Festival, which I covered, which was also a first experience since it was a drive-in and it was beautiful.
Gangeton was a failure, but I enjoyed it just because of the scenery. We went to a different place and also interacting with the young people and just seeing how things, you know, were rolling out slowly. You know, you can say it was a failure, but yeah, it was something. There's something I learned from it. Also, the Koroga Festival that went down at the Health Gate was also a very nice 2 days experience that we had.
Oh, some of the moments that I cherished is when I just joined Grapevine and, you know, guys are calling you, hey guy, we've seen you on a tele. Hey manze, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling because, man, these are moments that we've been lasting and thirsting for, man. And, you know, being on a tele, some people it's not just an easy thing, you know, from where we come from, man. Yeah, it's not an easy thing. This is a big deal, yeah. And I'm very proud that I'm building my catalog. And of course, anytime I'm just, you know, vibing with my crew, you know, the Grapevine family, it's also a moment that, you know, cannot go unmentioned.
Jack Gaban.
So initially, you know, we used just to send, as a producer, you send people go on location. We need you to come back with a story. But this year has been a year that we were allowed to go out as a producer also. You go to the event, you do intros on location. So it has been a good experience for the program, but also for me as a person, because I used not to go out as such. I used just to send people. So I learned a lot in the field, and also enjoyed myself, because the dancing, you know, just socializing on location and getting to know my crew much better, especially on location. I get to know them when you're in a relaxed environment. People talk and you get to know them much better. So the year has been very interesting in those very little aspects.
Really? Okay, we go? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So the most interesting moments I've had in the production of Grapevine, I have to mention that I love to dance. I love dancing, and I'm also an introvert. I'm an introvert, but this program has given me an opportunity to, you know, to bring out my extrovert parts, you know. And while I'm on this show, I just feel so happy, and I'm out there, and I really love that. The fact that I've been attending these events and dancing in there and meeting different people from all over the country. It's just been amazing. I've really, really enjoyed that. And the people I work with are also amazing. So I've enjoyed it.
Camera eyed a lot of pain, man, yeah? And talking about some of the challenges, I remember when I just joined Grapevine, nilikuwa na challenges mob. Sometimes nilikuwa nafanya like too many takes. These are things that, you know, guys who are watching may not understand, yeah, behind the scenes. But now you find people who are ready to teach you, are ready to give you the direction, people who are patient with your growth. Man, this is just something that it is beyond the ordinary, and I'm really, really proud of my team. Yeah.
One of the challenges I experienced throughout the year is that I can talk about is sometimes you find artists come to you, approach you, they want you to interview them on TV, but they're doing a media tour and they have only one song, and that song is explicit. It's short in a way that you cannot have it on air. So you sometimes weigh between having this person, you need to support people, local talent, but at the same time you're looking at the content you're going to have on air, so you decide, nah, this is not going to work. So that has been the biggest challenge. But also sometimes you approach big artists and they don't show up, or they don't just pick your call, or they just don't communicate anything. Or sometimes you're prepared to have somebody and then the last minute they don't come through for you. So it becomes a very challenge. You have to think very fast on your feet and do something else for the viewers, because it's showbiz. So you have to churn out good content and entertaining content all the time.
So my message to Kenyans as we begin the year 2021, allow me to speak specifically to the youth, because those are the ones that I resonate mostly with, is that, we should get into this year happy. We should get into this year happy and much more kinder to each other. And also, I say this because attending events in 2020, I figured that people are fighting too much out here on events. Let's be happy people. Let's be happy people who love each other, and let's continue giving out that spirit of kindness and togetherness as a people. And one more thing, please, let's remain responsible.
The year has just started, but it's gonna be big. We did a lot in 2020, but I can tell you, this year is gonna be big. Expect big interview, expect huge things, expect unexpected.
People should expect more from we as the Grapevine team. because we might introduce a couple of segments going forward. We are still streamlining them so that we can have them. So expect a couple of segments coming in. And also I'm expecting to have more events. 2020 was a year full of challenges, and we had few events that we brought to our fans just because they were not being organized. But this year, if they are organized, be rest assured that we will have all of them. Just like we say, if we didn't see it on GRAPEVINE, then it most probably never happened. So we'll make sure that this year we cover as many as we can.